Let's stop the random acts of social media, right? I'm Katie Lance, and I want to share with you a few tips to really get intentional and build relationships with the people that matter most to your business. So the first thing that I always think that's really important is be intentional. Be really focused about who you want to connect with. And one of the ways that you can be intentional with social media is to use lists. So a lot of platforms, specifically Facebook and Twitter, will allow you to friend and connect with your clients, your current clients, past clients, and customers on social media. And imagine putting them into a private list on either Twitter or Facebook. And now, instead of when you go on Facebook or Twitter, instead of seeing thousands of friends, looking at that client list or customer list and just seeing those 10 people or those 20 people who really matter to your business. And guess what? What they're talking about is they're talking about things like their family and their kids and where they're going on summer vacation. And if you can take a few minutes to interact with them in a really personal and engaging way, it's a little thing that makes a big difference. So number one, be intentional. The second thing, like I said, is be really strategic. Have a plan in place. So using lists is a great way to be intentional, as well as really looking at the different platforms and seeing what makes the most sense for your business. Instagram, for example, is really great for reaching that millennial or that next gen, Gen X, Gen Y type of customer, whereas Pinterest is a little bit more female oriented. 80% of Pinterest users are female. Twitter is a little bit more male. A lot of tech savvy guys that are on Twitter. And I realize a lot of these are a little stereotypical, but they're also important for you to know when you're really trying to build relationships with your clients and you're really trying to use social media in a way to leverage that relationship and really interact in an authentic way. It's important to understand the nuances between the different social networks. The last thing that's important is understand the magic is in the one-to-one. So as much as we can go on Facebook and blast out a message, or we can go on Twitter and tweet to 20,000 people, the real magic is in the one-to-one. And what I mean by that is that there's a lot of power in the private message on Facebook or the private message on Instagram or Twitter. An easy example is, when you see it someone's birthday, you could be one of the 300 people that writes on their Facebook wall, happy birthday, or you could be one of the 1 or 2 people that sends them a private message on Facebook. Or better yet, even a private Facebook voice message. Did you know you could do that? With the Facebook voice messenger app, you can actually send a private voice message within Facebook. So it's a couple little things that really, really make a big difference. And as I always say, social media is about the marathon, not the sprint. For more information about social media tools, tips, and strategies, please visit me at katielance.com.